Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. We turn our attention to Wilkes County now, where more than 21,000 power outages are reported this afternoon because of Helene, causing flooding and storm damage.
Our Lindsay Klein checked in with Emergency Management Services there to see how they are responding.
We are at Wilkesboro's Cub Creek Park, and take a look at how far the water has come out of the creek. It's all the way into the parking lot of the park. This is the highest the police chief has said he has seen the water come in his whole life living in Wilkesboro. So that just says a lot. And the park is currently completely underwater. On our way here, there were a lot of trees and debris in the roadways, many of them currently impassable. And county officials say these are some of the worst conditions they've seen since Hurricane Hugo, which was back in the 1980s. Luckily, no injuries or deaths have been reported in Wilkes County, which is great news. However, their 911 phone lines are down, but they say still call 911 because those calls are being rerouted to Ashe County and then directly back to any law enforcement officials here in Wilkes County. So if you need help, don't hesitate to still call 911. And around 14,000 people right here are without power throughout Wilkes County. So a very large number there, working on getting power restored as quickly as possible. Also, we know they are working on opening another shelter. So once we have the information on where that will be, we will get that to you. In Wilkes County, Lindsay Klein, WXII 12 News.
And of course, we know that number's even gone up in just the last half an hour since we last checked in with her, up to 21,000 outages now. So I want to turn things back over to our team of meteorologists that are covering the track of this storm and how it's going to play out for the rest of our Friday and weekend.
Ooh.
I know. Take a breath. We can look forward a little bit.
Yeah, and I think, as we move forward over the next several hours, we're going to be able to have less of a concern for tornadoes, so that is a plus, but more of a concern for power outages and wind damage and flooding. I don't think we're going to see a whole lot of additional rain, as that is also sort of shutting down just a bit, so that is good news. Maybe transitioning from active weather currently falling from the sky to more of a news gathering situation where we have more issues on the ground as opposed to coming from the storm from the air, because as you can see, most of the heavy rains have lifted north and west of us with this track. We do still have a few showers in our forecast. Thankfully, this main line of severe weather where we had the tornado warnings has kind of cleared our area. We are watching right along the border here, Surrey, Stokes, and even Yadkin County for the possibility that maybe there would be a tornado warning issued, but right now looking pretty good. This is important to see. Water vapor shows you where we've got plenty of water and moisture in the air and where we have dry air. And typically with these systems, the dry air is going to start to move in, and we're seeing that already. Even on the visible satellite picture, we're starting to get some cloud thinning that's taking place from the Triad back towards Charlotte, and eventually we will see some breaks in the clouds as we go through the day today. We do have that tornado watch zone up on the screen for you right now, so it is for mainly eastern North Carolina. It does still include our border counties up toward Virginia as well as Yadkin County. The flash flood warnings that are active are up through the afternoon, and you can see that is a crisis situation from the upstate of South Carolina all the way up the spine of the mountains. And we've got flood watches that are still out. That means that we could still see some isolated spots of flooding in the Triad. River flooding is going to be a big concern. Dylan's going to bring you up to date on that in a minute. Wind is going to still be a concern throughout the afternoon and evening, with the highest winds expected to be in the mountains, and that's where you see those gusts. Right now, 63-mile-per-hour wind gust in Galax, 38 in Boone. We're seeing maximum wind gusts there anywhere between 40 to 65 miles an hour. Our peak wind gusts across the Triad today have been anywhere between about 35 to 45 miles an hour. Current wind gusts are averaging at about 15 to 25 miles an hour across the area. We've had tremendous rain. That's why we do have these flash flood warnings that are out. And the area that we're seeing a lot of that rain in, of course, has been in our mountain communities. And that's where we're seeing several inches of rain. Some 5 to 10 inches of rain has fallen. That, of course, is all draining into our rivers. So let's check in with Dylan now, more on that.
Thanks, Laney. Yeah, it's all got to go somewhere, right? It fell in the mountains and it's all going to be draining down. Check this out. This is our camera in Elkin at the Elkin Public Library. It looks toward Big Elkin Creek. and it's certainly big and muddy and flooded this afternoon because of all the rain we've had recently. That just gives you some perspective. Widespread flooding concerns in the mountains and foothills will continue for the rest of the day, even once the rain starts to wind down. I've got some details here from our meteorologist Brian Slocum. The New River and Yadkin River, two local rivers we're watching especially closely. The New River, I should say, will crest 13 feet above flood stage, likely at a major level, so certainly impactful there. The Yadkin River at Elkin will likely be 9 feet above flood stage. Yadkin River at Yadkin College, 9 feet above flood stage as well. So most of these crests coming tonight, and then water levels will slowly start to recede over the weekend and through the day on Saturday too. As Lainey mentioned, we're starting to work some drier air into the area, so not quite as much rain and not quite as heavy as it once was, but the mountains especially still dealing with some of that. And over the next couple of days, Helene will kind of continue to move off to the north and west and then slowly stall out and meander over the Ohio Valley for the next couple of days. It'll kind of be just a pesky low in the area that'll bring us some extra clouds and the chance of maybe a spotty shower over the weekend, but we should be trending drier from here on out into Saturday and then Sunday with a couple maybe spotty showers as well. But for now, we're winding down with Helene. It's still windy. Still have some stray showers in the area. Flooding still happening across the area. So we're by no means out of the woods, but the impactful weather, as from what's falling from the sky now beginning to wind down a bit. By 5 p.m. Saturday, we may have some extra clouds, but I expect us to be dry tomorrow. And for Sunday, you can see that spinning low, what's left of Helene over the lower, Ohio River Valley, I should say, could bring a spotty shower on Sunday. But overall, we're in much better shape this weekend than we were today. And even into early next week, it'll be warm, still feeling slightly humid, maybe an isolated shower or thunderstorm, but it doesn't look like we'll have any more impacts from a tropical system in our 7-day forecast. High temperatures will be in the 70s, mainly dry and breezy for our Saturday. Bring back that low chance of rain Sunday into Monday, but from here we'll start to clean up, rivers will start to drain, and we'll start to move on from Helene.